Assalamualaikum Sharif. Thank you for welcoming to our special episodes. And how was your day?
I'm fine.
Alright, today we have a special guest. The first one is Delnia and the second one is Yana Fadila. Alright, today we will discuss or talking about the controversial issues that rise and get a lot of the attention from Pahang, especially in our place that we study.
This is a serious case involving over 10,000 hectares of state lands that have been illegally using for farming durian, especially Musang King. But why did this happen?
Adakah isu kebun durian Raub isu perkauman? Ini isu tanah haram, buku hijau dan wayang politik. Durian memang raja buah, hasil yang menguntungkan. Tapi, bila kebun durian dibina secara haram atas tanah hutan simpan, itu bukan rezeki. Itu jenayah alam sekitar. Apabila kerajaan Pahang buat penguatkuasaan, ada yang ambil kesempatan. Cuba politikkan isu, cuba raih sokongan.
What really shocked the public was that many farmers claim ownership over land that actually belong to the state. This cause has legal battle, public debate, and strong action by the authorities.
Now we are going to break it down, which is what the facts are, the reasons behind it, the role of government agencies, and what reasons we can all take from the issue.
Welcome to Raub, once remote, now renowned as Malaysia's Musang King capital. Some orchards here have been around for decades, planted and cared for by settlers who first arrived in the 1970s during the heat of the communist insurgency. Back then, the government encouraged people to settle the land, grow crops, while keeping an eye out for guerrilla movements. In return, many were promised the land would one day be theirs. Technically, the land belongs to the state, but many of these farmers never received legal titles, despite being promised land by the state government decades ago. In the early 2000s, many of these farmers shifted their focus to growing Musang King durians. Then around 2015, demand from China skyrocketed and Musang King prices surged. Durians were no longer just the king of fruits, they became green gold. That was when conflict began to brew.
According to the official report that I heard before, is the 10,521 hectares of land were illegally occupied in Raub, and authorities have detained over 600 individuals, including foreigners, and seized more than 100 vehicles and 600 agricultural tools. And one key operation is Hope Sekat, so over 100 durian trees cut down, and shocking to many people, especially those in the local agriculture community.
One of the bigger reasons is because of the high value of Musang King durians, not just in Malaysia but also in China. For some farmers, they use this as the shortcut for make a millions. They started planting without a permission and hoping to earn fast profit. Some claim that they work on the land since 1970, but MACC found that mostly was only about around 8 to 9 years old.
Many agencies are involved, including the MACC, Raub District Land Office, Forestry Department, and Royal Metropolis PDRM. Investigation were launched to see if there was any corruption or negligence that allowed this happen for too long.
The Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission will summon individuals linked to the Raub land encroachment case, including those retired, dating back over a decade. Chief Commissioner Tan Sri Azam Baki said investigations cover both governance issues and how land was allowed to be encroached over time. He noted that tracing those responsible would take time, as officers must review the background of officials then in service. Last week, Azam confirmed the MACC is also investigating illegal durian farms in Raub, with the probe initially opened 4 years ago.
In court, 186 farmers lost their legacy land and were ordered to pay 600,000 ringgit.
This issue affects not just the government but the entire community. When state land is taken illegally, it denies future development, harms the forest, and creates tension between farmers and the government. It also raises questions about how we manage algae culture in Malaysia and whether stricter monitoring is needed.
Alright, so based on the information that you guys share, we can identify it's clearly not just durian, but it's about lands, rights, laws, and also the integrity.
Integrity.
Yes, integrity.
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 Yeah. When rules are ignored, something as valuable as durian can be a source of conflict.
Farmer, official, and all parties must work together within the law.
And enforcement needs to be strong and consistent to protect public property.
The Sultan of Pahang, Sultan Abdullah Riayatuddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah, has voiced concerns over the rising cases of land encroachment in the state, urging the government to take stern action. He stated that such trespassing is unacceptable and has urged the public to assist as the eyes and ears of the Sultanate in safeguarding state land. During a Hari Raya Aidilfitri event in Kampung Bantal, Ulu Tembeling, he emphasized the importance of standing firm against encroachers, stating that amicable solutions would be pursued, but urged officials to prioritize protecting Pahang's land. His comments follow opposition from unlicensed durian farmers in Raub to enforcement operations targeting illegal farming in Sungai Ruan and Sungai Klau, known as Opsekat 3.0. Last year, the Sultan had already called on the state's elite enforcement unit to tackle illegal land encroachments.
Jagalah negeri kita, jagalah bumi Pahang kita dengan sebaik mungkin. Jadilah mata dan telinga kepada Sultan Pahang. Jangan mungkin orang menceroboh tanah-tanah negeri Pahang ini. Saya pernah buat dalam ni banyak orang menceroboh tanah negeri Pahang ini. Sudah sampai masanya kita berkeras ke mereka-mereka yang mencerobohi tanah-tanah di negeri Pahang itu.
Alright guys, thank you for coming to my special episode, and we realized that we have a short time to continue our discussion. So the most important lesson that we gain is we must to learn that greed can never justify the illegal action.
Yeah. For me, respect for the law protect everyone, including the future generation.
For me, good governance and transparency prevent abuse of power.
And as citizens, we must be aware and responsible towards land use and the environment.
Alright, thanks again to you guys because coming for my podcast today. I'm also hope you guys and me can collaborate again to discuss for the hot issues in our podcast. Alright, and then don't forget to share and like our videos. Alright, ciao. Assalamualaikum.
Check it out. Bye-bye.
Bye. See you soon to the next episode. Bye. Jom. Bye again.
Bye again.
Bye.
Sekali ke sekata.
Bye.